Hi. So, if you are preparing for the ICA August 2022 examination, our enrollment and registration is currently ongoing with our live lectures starting on Monday, 2nd May 2022. And very importantly, our cost is still 390 Ghana cedis per paper. And now, the reason why we have not increased our cost or increased our fees, because we've had a couple of questions about that. People have said, Nhyira, is your fee still 390 Ghana cedis per paper? Yes, it is still 390 Ghana cedis per paper. We understand the times that we are in. We understand the difficulties that is around. We understand the financial challenges that people are going through. And so we decided that, hey, if that is the case, we will be able to still operate the way we need to operate, provide you with a top-notch education and tuition that you require and assistance that you need in order for you to pass the examination and most importantly, become successful, still at the 390 Ghana cedis per paper. So yes, for those of you who are asking, it is still 390 Ghana cedis per paper. And you can head on to our website at NhyiraPremium.com and enroll in a course today, or you can download our mobile application on the Google Play Store or the App Store for you to be able to study directly under my mentorship. Now, our live lectures is designed in such a way that we're going to be going through a regular 12-week session to enable you to prepare well for the examination. Now, this regular 12-week session is going to be supplemented with some Saturday, Sunday executive revision masterclass session that is going to be coming on later on as we continue with our discussion. And also, most importantly, we're going to be having a 2 weeks executive revision masterclass where we go intense and prepare you to narrow down everything for you in order for you to prepare well for the examination and most importantly pass the exam. So if you check it out very well, you realize that we're going to have a regular 12 weeks session that you're going to be having, studying, going through everything that we have to go through. Then we're going to be having some Saturday and Sunday sessions where we're going to be solving questions, practicing questions on key areas, key challenges that we need to deal with. Then we're going to also have extra sessions in addition to the regular session for our executive revision masterclass coming up 2 weeks before the exams, which is also going to be intense for us to narrow down and focus on the key issues that we need to look out for to prepare us for us to pass the examination. So if you look at it in a nutshell, we have designed a program in such a way that we'll be able to complete the syllabus based on the structure of what the exams is designed to be, and most importantly to assist you to be able to understand and know the things that you have to focus on to increase your chances of passing the examination. So click the link below this video, head on to our website at NhyiraPremium.com and enroll in a course today at 390 Ghana cedis per paper. Our live stream sessions, Zoom sessions, wherever you are located, is going to be starting on 2nd May 2022 with our orientation coming on 1st May 2022. It's a Sunday evening. We're going to be having our orientation to break down everything that we are going to be doing and most importantly how we will assist you in the next 12 weeks as you prepare yourself for the August 2022 examination. Now, as I'm on it, let me address a couple of issues and a couple of challenges a couple of questions that we've been receiving from students. One of the questions that we've been receiving from students is, hey, Nhyira, is the ICA exams difficult? Now, this is first timers, people who are new to the ICA, because they've heard a lot of stories about the ICA exams and they are like, hey, Nhyira, is the ICA exams difficult? Is it challenging? Will I be able to do it? I'm old, I'm married, I'm this, I'm that. Everything I would say, or all that I would say, is that the ICA exams is not difficult. Now, I'm not saying that to sort of underrate the exams or something like that, but everything has its own challenges and its own difficulty. Medicine is challenging, engineering is challenging, pharmaceutical is part of medicine, is challenging, journalism is challenging. Accountancy as a profession is also challenging. So you're not going to just be lousy, lazy, doing whatever it is that you like, going to the exam hall and voila, you will pass the exams. No. It's going to require some dedication, some sacrifices, some focus, some hard works in order for you to increase your chances of ultimately passing the examination. So if you're coming in and preparing for the August 2022 examination, I don't care whatever stories that you've heard. Yes, you've heard people written some papers for 5 times, for 3 times, for 6 times, for 7 times, and you're like, yeesh, how do I waste my life with the money, the emotional trauma going through all this? It is about dedication. It is about hard work. That is why I tell my students all the time that you must start studying as early as possible and not wait 2 weeks to the exams and start being serious. 99.999% of the people who fail the exams are people who are not willing to sacrifice, who are not willing to put in the work, who are not willing to put in the effort, who are not willing to go the extra mile to pass the examination. Because that same exam that he said is difficult, somebody scored the highest mark and was the overall best student in last examination died. That exam that he said is difficult, someone passed it and is now a chartered accountant. That exam that he said is difficult, someone sat for the exams once and passed the papers and went ahead to become a chartered accountant. So why the excuse at the end of the day? So you realize that it is not that the exams is difficult, it is your inability to go the extra mile, your inability to sacrifice, your inability to put in the work, to put in the effort, to put in the dedication that is needed in order for you to pass the examination. So that is the first thing I want you to understand. The exams is not difficult. And I'm not saying that, like I said, to underrate the exams. It's not difficult. If you are dedicated, you put in the work, you put in the sacrifice, you put in the dedication, you are able to go the extra mile, then you can easily pass the examination. But if you are one of those people who they attend lectures, that is all. You don't do assignment, you don't do performance evaluation test, you don't do anything, and you are like, oh, my wife, my husband, my children, my daughter, my wife. We don't care about that. You understand that? We don't care about it. So is the exams difficult? No, it is not difficult. The second aspect of that answer is, hey, do you want to be a chartered accountant or you want to go sell donuts? With all due respect. Do you want to be a chartered accountant or you want to continue to be in your job and let everybody else pass you by, let promotion pass you by, let increase in salary pass you by and not get the respect that you're supposed to get? Do you want to be a chartered accountant or you want to be someone else? If you truly want to be a chartered accountant and you truly want to become the best version of yourself, you truly want the promotion that is due you, you truly want the increase in salary that is due you, you truly want to live the luxurious life that you want to live, because when you become a chartered accountant, it's required in your workplace, you get more salary, more promotion, more travel opportunities, and more benefits. If you want that life, then I don't think the exams is going to be difficult for you. Because if you look at it carefully and you realize that nothing luxurious, nothing glamorous, nothing great is done weekly. No, you have to be dedicated. So is the exams difficult? No, it's not difficult, because if you compare the benefits that you're going to be having after you become a chartered accountant to the exams, it's just not comparable at all. So the exams is not difficult. Two things I want you to take away at the end of the day. The number one, if you are ready, you are dedicated, you are willing to go the extra mile, you are willing to put in the effort, to put in the sacrifice, to do whatever it is that you must do in order for you to become successful, I can guarantee you, you will pass the exams. Number two, if it is your desire, your goal, your wish, it is something that you truly want to do, not just want to do, but then need to do. Because you see, there's a difference between the word want and need. You see, want is a desire, need is a necessity. Okay, so want is a desire, need is a necessity. So you have to decide which part of the aisle will you be on. Do you want it or you need it? Because want is just a mere desire, and you can have a desire and you are not driven by anything else, and you're just living your life the way that you have to live it. But then if you need to do something, it becomes a necessity, which means it is now urgent, which means you have to put everything else on hold so that you can become successful, so that you can achieve that goal, so that you can execute that needed to be done. So what am I saying? What I'm telling you is this, that the ICAG exams is not difficult. If you put in the effort, If you realize that this is what I need to do and it's urgent, I must do it as soon as possible, then you will go the extra mile and do whatever it is you must do in order for you to pass the examination. So that is the thing about, is the exams difficult? The second question that people ask is, okay, Nhyira, how do I pass the examination? Now, if you're a follower of my work, or this is the first time you're watching my video, or this is the first time you're hearing about me, our YouTube channel on the How To playlist, we have a lot of videos relating to how to's. That is how to pass the examination, how to study, areas to focus on, the courses, syllabus, the syllabus structure, and all that. And you're going to see that on our YouTube channel. But then I want to share a crash course with you real quick relating to how you can pass the examination. Now, there are a number of things that you must do in order for you to increase your chances of ultimately passing the examination. The first thing that you need to do in order for you to ultimately pass the examination is, number one, having the right mindset. Ultimately, you need to have the right mindset. Now, the right mindset means that you don't have to follow, or you will not follow what the world is saying. You will not follow what everybody else is doing. You will not say it is difficult. You will not say I've written this paper over and over again and still failing the exams. You will not say that, oh, the ICA exams, whatever you do, you're going to fail. No, having the right mindset means that coming in and finding out, this thing I need to do it, how do I get it done? So you need to have the right mindset, number one. Number two, you need to make sure that you are going to attend lectures. Don't try to do this on your own. Don't say, oh, I am busy, I can't attend lectures. No, join a tuition center where lecture videos are recorded and are made available for playback on later dates, like our online study portal. The way we design our online courses, our online study portal is, if you miss lectures, the videos will be available for you to watch the playback either on our online portal on the website, or in our mobile application on the App Store or the Google Play Store, that you can get access to and study. So definitely join a tuition center. Join a tuition center that assists you. Join a tuition center that you have that understanding with. Join a tuition center where your needs are going to be met. Join a tuition center where you're going to be assisted in a manner that you expected to be assisted. Join a tuition center where you will not be just taken for a ride at the end of the day, taking money but not being assisted in a manner that you expected. But join a tuition center where your needs are going to be considered, and everything that it is needed to make you to become successful is provided to you to enable you to become successful. So definitely want to join a tuition center. The third thing I want you to do is to identify your learning style or your learning strategy. Now, there are various ways through which we learn, and some people learn by watching and listening. Some people learn by repetition, that is reading over and over again. Some people learn by using mnemonics, graphs, shortcuts, shorthands, and all that. Find out which strategy works best for you and then leverage on that, because you see, this at this point that of your life and the way you are designing your life and becoming a chartered accountant, you need to be smart. You don't have to study hard, you need to study smart. Okay, you need to study smart. Now, studying smart simply means that identifying where your peak times are, identifying how you can sit down in the shortest possible time but be able to absorb a lot of the information that you sit down to study. Because